Do you know what game came out last week? I'll give you one clue. Okay, so I also didn't really need to give you a clue since the game is in the title, but I wanted to anyway. Yes, it is Resident Evil, the HD re-release of the 2002 GameCube remake of the 1996 PlayStation original. One of my favorite video games of all time. Love this series so much. But yes, it's finally out, and I have the PC version, which I've been playing with everything jacked up. I also have the PS4 version, which I haven't started yet, and the PS3 version, which I bought imported so that I could get it with the map and a physical copy of the disc because it's only released digitally here in North America, and I really wanted the physical copy. So it plays in English, or it supports English subtitles and voice acting. So if you want to import it, it's still available. Map is really cool, definitely worth it. There's two special editions, I believe. There is the one that comes with the map, and a higher one that comes with the map and a notebook and a money clip, I want to say. That one I didn't get. It was a little bit out of my price range at the time, but got the one with the map. Really love the map. So now that it's out on PC, I have finally started really getting into my playthrough because I didn't want to open the physical copy of the PS3 one that I got. It's amazing how much I both remember and completely forgot about the game. But before I lead into my playthrough, I wanted to go over what is probably my favorite, least favorite addition to the remake that they changed from the 1996 original. It's after you get to the mansion, so it's after the opening cutscene. You go into the dining area, and I'm playing as Joe, by the way. So you get to the dining area, and you go through the door, and the whole cutscene happens. And you run out, and Barry shoots him. You go to leave. It's like little cutscene triggers, and you hear the door close behind you, and you turn, and it alludes to the zombie having gotten up and walked through the door. Initially, I thought it was funny because it's like, oh, zombies walk through the doors now, but they do walk. They do open doors in this version, which is still kind of comical in a way. I don't know why, but I find zombies opening doors funny. But it's not that he opened the door. It's how he did. And how quickly he must have done so for him to have gotten out of the room unnoticed, and also implying that he didn't want to take on two of them at a time. So it's like they got Jill and Barry leaving, and zombies on the floor having gotten shot with a magnum, I believe, which is a whole other story on what that would have done to that zombie corpse, but apparently it left them intact enough to just be on the zombie floor, and ones were like, oh wait, they're about to go. Couldn't even wait for them to go through the door. They're like, oh yeah, they're gonna go. All right, go. Then he runs through the door and he's like, and just enough to let Joel know that he's gonna walk through doors. He's gonna go through them, and you're gonna be walking down the hallway, and everything's gonna be all fine, and then the door's just gonna open, and you're like, "Is that Barry?" No, it's that zombie. Um, Besides visuals, there's audio. Um, there's a new control scheme, and they added an easy mode. Um, you also can choose between Classic Joe and BSAA Joe, and the same thing with Chris. You can choose Chris, or you can choose Boulder Fighting Chris. Because he trained really hard in order to fight boulders and Wesker with his bare hands. And heads. The worst thing is when you're just walking down the hall and you see a zombie on the floor. And you're like, how long has it been since I killed that one? Has it been 5 minutes? How long has it been? 10 minutes? And then he gets up and he chases you out the damn room. Because you don't fight him.